How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in to Stock Essentials. My name is Alex. We're going to be going over the most anticipated earnings releases for this week, as well as the top stocks that we're looking for to sell options on. So as we can see on our screen here, tons of companies are reporting earnings. And the best thing is that a lot of these stocks, actually cheaper price stocks, it's not going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars to sell options on, which is pretty good for people with medium to small accounts. So we're going to be going over some of those stocks right now. And obviously, there's a ton of companies reporting earnings, so you could pick and choose which ones you actually like. For this week, I've chosen 9 stocks I'm really highly considering selling options on. So let's get into it right now. The first one is going to be the trade desk reporting earnings Monday before the market opens. And as we can see, it's been doing pretty well the past 5 years. Past year, though, it has been relatively flat, lots of ups and downs, but overall, it looks pretty stable in my opinion. So it's just a digital advertising company, basically. And the past week, it is down 7%. Past month it had a huge run up and then dipped back down, but overall I think that it's a pretty good price point. And I do have an open cash cleared put right now. We're down a little bit, not too worried. We have a $60 cash cleared put for next week, so basically if the stock stays above $60, we make our profit in full, which is going to be around $100 or so. So that's what trade desk is going to be. Now obviously you can sell in another cash cleared put at a cheaper strike. You could even do like a 55 strike. That would be pretty safe. 85 chance of profit. I chose $60 strike because I'm comfortable getting assigned shares at that price. So next up on our list, AMC, one of the most popular stocks in the market of 2020, basically. They're reporting earnings after market closes on Monday. And as we can see, it's been pretty nice the past few months. Pretty flat in my opinion. And AMC is one of my most favorite stocks to sell options on, just because of how much premiums there are with the contracts that you're going to be selling. So I like to sell calls as well as puts because I do own a few hundred shares of AMC, so I can sell some weekly covered calls, collect some nice premium, and then continue selling more puts as well at the same exact time. Collecting double the premiums from both the call side as well as the put side. So next stock on our list is going to be Smile Direct Club reporting earnings Monday after market closes. This is perfect for people's small accounts. It's basically a penny stock, but it is a pretty solid company. It's been hit pretty hard over the past year, as you can see, down 47%. And the past 5 years, it's been on basically on a downtrend. Negative 74.5%. Pretty insane stuff. But we're going to see what happens with earnings. I'm selling some cash cleared puts on SDC. It only requires a few $100s of collateral. But for people with bigger accounts, you could sell multiple contracts and it's no big deal. So I'm selling a 4.5 for next week. Next up on our list is going to be Palantir, reporting earnings Tuesday before the market opens. Now this stock is pretty good to sell options on because look at this chart right here. It's relatively flat, doesn't move. It likes to stay within this $20 price range, which is very good for people who are selling options, just because most of your contracts are just going to expire worthless. You can continue selling weekly or bi-weekly cash clear puts, and that's pretty good. So we're currently have a $24 cash clear put for next week. And keep in mind, during earnings, implied volatility is going to be a bit higher. So that means they're collecting more premium. And that's why I love selling options on stocks I'm comfortable holding with during earnings season. So Palantir is a good contender. Next up on our list is going to be NEO stock, reporting earnings Tuesday after the market closes. And this is also a pretty good stock to sell options on because, as we can see here, pretty solid support around a $30 to $40. It likes to go up and down, trade between the $30 to $40 price range, which is pretty good for option sellers. NEO is a pretty volatile stock as well, so you're collecting higher premiums because of the higher implied volatility. Currently don't have any open positions on NIO, but overall this stock is definitely a good one for the long term. And selling option in the short term is a very good strategy as well. Lots of premiums to be made. So next up, we also have LMND reporting earnings Monday after the market closes. And this one it's been selling off the past, well, all-time highs as we can see here, $183, 188 to be to be to be exact. And right now we're sitting at a price point of just under $70. So it's been hit pretty hard. It's been on a slight downtrend, but overall, I do think this company will recover. It basically just provides insurance services, which and this stock has been doing pretty well the past week, actually up 10%. But it's a pretty good stock to sell puts on, and I'm selling a $55 cash care put for next week. I don't mind getting assigned shares at that price point. Next up on our list is going to be Roblox. Same thing, Monday after market closes. And I am not currently selling options on it, but I have in the past, as we can see here, because the premiums are pretty high. Roblox is definitely a solid company. They have millions of users, and especially during the pandemic, they've seen a huge influx of users to their platform, generating them some pretty nice revenue. So a lot of analysts have buy ratings on it. We're going to see what happens next week with earnings for Roblox. So it's a good stock to sell puts on if you have the capital. Next up on our list, number 7, I think, it's going to be BLNK, Blink Charging. Because of this transition from gas to electric vehicles, a lot of these vehicles are going to need charging stations, and that's where Blink comes in. So pretty solid company in my opinion. As we can see the past year chart, it's been trading between this, I would say, low $20 to $30 price range, which is a perfect contender to sell cash secured puts on. I'm pretty excited for this week. Lots of great stocks to sell options on and start the wheel strategy. Blink Charging is definitely pretty good as well. I like to sell. I've sold numerous cash gear puts on Blink Charging, made some pretty good profit on it, and we will consider opening up some positions on it next week when they report earnings on Thursday after market closes. So last on our list is going to be Virgin Galactic, reporting earnings Monday after the market closes. A lot of the stocks I chose actually reports earnings Monday after close, but Virgin Galactic is pretty volatile, and the reason why the stock is down from its all-time highs of say around $60, 62.8 to be exact, is because of all the delays. They're all trying to perfect their spacecrafts, and they have actually conducted successful space flights, test flights, sending Sir Richard Branson into space successfully. All the delays to actually send customers into space is all the way delayed all the way to the end of 2022, which a lot of people were disappointed. They thought it's going to be early 2022, but in fact it is going to be delayed by quite a bit, almost a full year, and that's why the stock has tanked all the way from around $55 to $20 per share. So it's at a pretty low point right now, and you can sell some options on it. For example, we'll do this week, and you can do like a $17 cash clear put, 85% chance of profit, collecting $20 premium per contract that you sell. So this is a pretty good stock to sell options on. And if you do get assigned, you're basically getting paid to own shares at a cheaper price. So that's about it for this video. If it helped you in any way, please leave a like, comment down below what you're watching for next week, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps out a lot. Thanks for watching.